Hello everyone, my name is Renee Rennie. I am an esthetician and a Beautycounter consultant, and I've been requested to do a video on the deep clean that I do with the Rejuvenating Facial Cleanser with the added boost of the Purifying Clay Mask. I'm going to just show you the technique right now, and then I will do another video tutorial on the different types of skin, how to use it, how many times a week to use it, so on and so forth. So the first thing that I like to do, I can't really see that well without my glasses, just to let everyone know. I'm just going to gently wet my face. I'm going to take a small amount of the Rejuvenating Facial Cleanser, and I'm going to apply all the way down the face, neck, and décolleté. Your face is considered from your décolleté all the way up to the forehead. We as estheticians like to educate you all. Now that you've got a nice little sudsing action going on, what I like to do is take my brush. This is a soft facial brush. As you can see, the bristles will stain from the clay. That's okay. It's a very soft brush. Okay, you should be able to brush over a tomato and not have it pull or drag. There are some manicurist brushes out there that can be a little deceiving. Make sure it's not a manicurist brush. I then take my charcoal and I place about a dime size on the bristles, and then I'm just going to start applying. I'm going to apply it all the way down and all over the skin. So this is application stage, okay? Making sure it's everywhere you need it to be. And then you're gonna start your cleanse. So I always like to, on the décolleté, do a nice little sweeping motion. Make sure you're getting it down to where the sun gets a lot of damages on the skin of the décolleté. On the neck, you're just gently brushing up. Now, I'm not pressing down on the brush. I'm letting the brush do its own job. Then I'm going to start on the chin, and I'm going to move to one side of my face, ever so gently, letting the bristles in a circular motion work the clay mask, work the rejuvenating cleanser that's on the skin already, and making sure you're going in a circular motion ever so gently. I'm going to do my entire face. Don't forget the upper lip and the chin. And now I'm going to go back down to the décolleté, ever so gently up the neck. And then right along that jawline and through here, I always see a lot of blackheads and congestion in that area. We forget to really rinse that area when we're cleansing our face on a daily basis. Also, shampoo and hair conditioner tends to lay there and doesn't get rinsed off. So it's kind of like a thing for me as an esthetician. I always check that area of everybody's skin right through here, because you'd be surprised at how things can collect there. And the next thing you know, you've got little bumps, you've got little closed comedones, you've got blackheads, and you can't hardly see them, but you can feel them. And then you have to have a professional extract them out for you. So make sure you're getting that area. Now, I don't recommend you sit here and do this for, more than a minute or two. We're probably on 2 minutes at this point. But I want to take special note of my problematic areas. And my problematic areas are my nose. I had breakouts when I was younger along the jawline, and in the chin area, I have a lot of scarring. So I had some pock marks in that area. And things, makeup, dead skin will get trapped in those areas. So you're just gently letting the brush work. The tip of the nose, underneath the nose. I can't tell you how many times I've had to extract underneath the nose. It hurts. As well as along the vermilion line of the lip. Okay? So cleaning that upper part of the lip, that's called the vermilion line, where the skin and the lip meets. So I've got a really good action all over the face and skin. Now I'm going to take a soft cloth. I recommend, because this is a staining mask, to go to like the 99-cent store and buy a whole pack of baby washcloths, things that you don't mind that they are stained. Nice and soft. You're going to just start to remove the mask and the cleanse. And you can see that I am showing some little pinking, and that's actually very good. That's a sign that the blood has been stimulated to start to move, which also means you're stimulating the lymphatic drainage, which is just gently right underneath the skin. So we want to move that lymph out, move the blood out, get the skin to drain underneath, get out any toxins that might still be lingering in the body. And then I'm going to just start to take a clean rag or baby washcloth. And I'm going to just, remember this area here, how it always gets congested. Make sure you're cleaning that well, getting all of it off under the chin, moving your cloth around, getting through the eyebrow. Make sure there's no clay in the eyebrow, around the nasal crease. And then I like to just do one splash with some water, just to make sure we've got any of the gray residue up and off. And then we're just going to take a soft towel and pat the skin dry, ever so gently. Okay, so you can see how nice the skin is. It's very clear. You're going to be able to see pores that you'll see where the debris will actually start to work their way out, like a little cork in a bottle starting to come out. And the more that you do this, you'll find that some less and less of these larger pore areas are less congested. Because the charcoal is very purifying, you're going to want to get the skin re-pH'd. And a good way to do that is to use the rose water. So get a nice mist of the rose water all over the face. Press it in. And then you're going to want to proceed with applying your nighttime moisturizer of choice, as well as the eye cream of choice and your lip product of choice, and you'll be ready for bed. Making sure that you're bringing everything down the neck and décolleté. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be following up with some tutorials on different skin types and how to use this cleansing routine. Thank you.